Okay, let's go ahead and jump on into this. Alright, so here we are in Yellowknife. Anyways, so I did initially just put a bunch of diesels, long, slow diesels on this. But jumping up and down, looking at some of the men in a lot of the towns, I think I'm actually going to change that. In actuality, does it make sense for some of the towns? No. Some of the towns only have one track station. This town, for example. But some of these I can actually quite easily just upgrade to 2 tracks. Oh, fine. It can be that way. Alright, I just gotta do something as simple as do that. And then boom, it's now a 2-track station. And everything is all connected. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off the stream by doing that. I think that this is what should happen for it. Delete the segments all along the station. I'll delete the station, upgrade the station though to be a 2-track station. Say you should be 2-track. You are. That is train. And then somewhere else there's a 1-track station. You? Nope. You're 2-track. You're it. Now, a lot of these platforms are actually short, and the entire train isn't gonna fit, but oh well. Anyways, make you a 2-track. Now you'll go to a 2-track. There we go. So that should be all the stations as 2 tracks. Anyways, line 9. Vehicles. Send to depot. Send to... Return and sell. Return and sell. Return and sell. Return and sell. And return and sell. It's time to put high-speed trains on this, because just looking at demands makes sense. So we'll go multiple units. We aren't going to use the Bud Metro liners. That's the Acellas. I mean, you have a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour. Do I have those? Locos electric. No, I don't. Okay, well, that's not happening. Well, okay, so I need to get some of those. That's good transit. Anyways, back to the multiple units electrics. So it looks like we have the Bud Metro liner. So the Bud Metro liner is an option. Top speed wise, 193 compared to not much of a difference, but also not much of a difference. You You're actually slower, so I don't want to use you. I'm gonna say 240 TGV. Nope. Yeah, no, I don't have much for diesel multi-units. Alright, so, I still let's use the Metro liners. Plus we had 193. I see a 36. If we do that, that's a decent land. Nah, actually. Then we have the TGV. That's very much an option. You know what? Let's bring out the Acellas again. We'll have 5 of them. And we'll set them all on the line 9. Alright. And here come the new train sets. I say maybe called the Sundance Express in game, but in actuality this is the Acela Express. Okay, I need to line 1 replacement vehicle. Okay, and there's now live notification. Let's replace you with you. Automatic placement on. There goes our first Acela. Now let's hop on board actually. And autosave. Autosave brings its fun tune. You want to go away, please? Ah. And just like that, we're already on the right track. Straight in. We'll go ahead and pull into Yellowknife. And we are out of here. And next off will be Pelican Lake. Ah, what? Okay, so there's a decent bit of action here. Okay, now my overlay is just glitching out onto the screen. That's not supposed to happen. Help. I'll be right back while I fix this. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think it fixed itself already. Oh, of course it did. And we'll transition back up the live stream. Hello, I'm back. In comes the new Acellas. I think just so that way I think it would actually make sense to build another depot, so build another depot. I'm gonna build 2 depots over here. One is going to be this roundhouse because I think the roundhouse is really cool. But I'm also going to build a regular depot. So that way I can have electrics created from down here. Have it interfere with the signals. And then double slip that. And build in the other line. And you'll notice that the train's already full, and I just upgraded them. So this is my new depots. It's really unfortunate that I can't make that on catenaried. Let's smooth terrain. Just because those cliffs don't look very good. Okay. So, next line. I think we'll build another one down here. So, Charlottetown, Cochrane, Winnipeg, Resolute, and then we'll build a shuttle from Winnipeg up here. And I know exactly the train I want to use for the shuttle. And there's a reason why I know the exact train. It's because I can use such a short station. 80-meter station works quite well for it. Station does not need to be long at all for the train I want to use on it. So I'm just going to start off by building it. So Winnipeg, I will build a tree track station, and it's for that shuttle. Here I'll just do a switch off the main. So Winnipeg will build the station on this side of town. 3 tracks at 320 meters in length. High speed with the catenary. So there's that station, and really it's not a lot of stations to build. And then the station in Resolute will be a terminus station, 1 track, same distance, same length. Build that in. So first things first, this little shuttle line. Shouldn't really need high-speed track. If I remember correctly, let me just... If I remember correctly, it's electric. Yeah, it is 25. Actually, let me see what I have for diesels. It's 5 in me. Yeah, I mean, you're decently short, you're a diesel. There's a rail bus. No reason why I couldn't operate you. How long are you? 52 meters? I'll use you, actually. Let me just leave that there just to save that train. I'll actually use you. Save tracks. This will not have a catenary since I'm using it. And this is designed to literally just be a little shuttle, so... Alright, so it looks like I... do need to build this in some steps, so that way it does not do some crazy stuff with the train, because I do not want it doing crazy stuff with the train. But it looks like I'm going to wind up bridging, but... I mean, bridges are to be expected. I actually like the design of that bridge, and since it can autosave. I think we'll just bridge all the way in. I'd say that looks pretty good. Bridge pillar collision. Why aren't you... There. And I'm actually going to upgrade the station to have no catenary. Apply. Tracks, standard track. So pretty soon I'll get around to naming all of them. There you go. And then a couple signals. I'm gonna use semaphores because why not? Really not much for signaling is needed. Boom, that's signaling done. And now all that's left is to build the track. So I think I'm going to use the Bud Metroliners. On this line, so... and slowly build its way to Winnipeg. Once again, this line is not designed to really be high speed, but to hit higher speeds. How's that? That'll work. That's not too much speed lost. In the end, is there a bit of speed loss? Yeah. So I'll bring that track onto the other track. Speeds aren't perfect, but I mean, I kind of don't want to plow through a hill, so. And past the goods factory, that's what it's officially called. So I thought those were goods, but I just want to make sure. You know what? I might do a freight line next. And then connect those up. So there's a line to Winnipeg. I think my best bet, maybe let's take this track. And let's slowly work up the hill. In the end, we'll go through about here. At which point it does not like. So we'll go like that. Then curve down the mountain. And we'll do that. I mean, it's not the fastest line. And this point is not to be the fastest line. Are there spots where I can hit decently high speeds if I can get to those speeds? Yes. Is this entire line supposed to be those? No. In the end, I probably should have looked at train more before just placing the station at the angle I did. Because if I would have, I probably would have placed it more at that angle to account for that slightly lower spot, or maybe gone that way. Anyways, so signals. We'll use the searchlights. Wait. Why did my music just stop? Okay, I'm going to, be right back after I finish placing these signals, because signal placing shouldn't take too long. Primarily because it's just place, place, go on for a distance, place, 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 place. And I'll place signals on those lines. Meow. Alt-tab. Be right back. Alright, so I'm just gonna come to the conclusion that it is just being weird, and it's buffering for some odd reason. Anyways, there we go, and we're back. Oh, and it buffered back in. Nice. There we go. Music's back. Okay, so there we go. That's all that stuff. So now for the lines. I say those were all incoming new lines. Two. First things first, Charlottetown. Oh, the first one's we're having. There. We'll go here. Then we'll go here. And then back. Picking up all stations on the way. Ending up back there. This will be called... I'm gonna start renaming stuff. Resolute line. Town Air. That's what we'll call that. So that is the Resolute line. Let's build a new line that's going to be... That's going to be the... Shawinigan Shuttle. Which only just goes back and forth. So, line 9 is the Charlottetown line. Because they're either going to be based out of, the name's either going to be based out of Charlottetown or Yellowknife. And if it goes between Yellowknife and Charlottetown, it'll be named the Charlottetown line as demonstrated. So, you're the Yellowknife Bus Company. Yellowknife Bus Co. Just call it that. Line 3... Line 2, I mean. You are... in Cornwall. So you'll be called the Cornwall Bus Co. You can kind of see how I'm naming stuff. Line 3, say you go into Cornwall, so you are the Cornwall line. Line 4 is going to be the Equilit line. Maybe if I spelled that right. I-Q-L. There, that is now named right. Line 5 is... Sasha's Harbor line. And now, all that's left, I believe you are Charlottetown. You are the Charlottetown Bus Co. There we go, so all those are now named accordingly. Now we'll beeline back down to Charlottetown. Depots are credited to that town for some reason, but cool. Oof. I bought him here. Well, I don't want you in there. I want to buy you from over here, so I'll just sell you back. Multiple units diesel. I choose you guys. 1, 2, tree. We'll go... No, we only need 2. We'll go with 2 on the shuttle. Set line on all of them to the, Flanagan shuttle. So I want you to get established that you're going. While I go ahead and buy the metro liners. So I'm thinking, actually, you know what? No, let's sell because I want to get another trailing pair. Actually, I'm gonna pause. Bump you up. I'll do 4. Oops. We'll do 4. All of those are going to go onto the Resolute line.
Night, baby.
I'm going to ride this on out. Night, Dad. Whoops. Anyways, I mean, that was interesting glitch. They made us glitch through, and turns out I was an idiot, and I muted the desktop audio when I was trying to figure out the glitch just in case, because I did try refreshing the page where the music was coming from just in case they put an ad, and I forgot to unmute the desktop, so the music came back actually a little bit ago, but it hadn't been on stream. My bad! Anyways, you aren't gonna stop here. So we're gonna take the switch. And now we're on new track. And with nice little trains. I mean, they're gonna fit nicely onto that short little platform. Hey, let's hop on the Metroliner actually. So, I mean, for now we wait. Unless I pause the game. Nope, I did not. Oh, there you go. Here come our first Metroliners. These were used by Amtrak dashing up and down the Northeast Corridor, which runs between Boston, Massachusetts, and Washington, D.C. I'd say, but now the Northeast Corridor, that's just the main Northeast Corridor, as Northeast Regional Services. The Northeast Regional Service primarily will go between Boston and Washington, D.C., but some trains go elsewhere, like there's some that go on to Roanoke, others go through Ashland, Virginia, which is well known for train spotting, but I guess that's besides the point. So this is the first Metroliner. It's gonna make its first edge stop at Cochrane? I don't know. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. Anyways, looks like, and there's the clear signal. While I waited for the little diesel train to get on out. And autosave. And we are now making our first station stop. There's the bells. And the Metrolines are currently no longer used as actual trains, but I think some still exist being used as cab cars, but I'm not 100% sure on that, don't quote me. Okay, so now I'll take the switch. And once again we're back on the new trackage. After this I'll take a look at the timing. I might bump up the frequency by getting another Soul Express down on the Charlottetown line. We're still gonna hit pretty decent speeds. I mean, look at the time. I'll say let's get a cargo line set up. So I will try to keep all cargo trains on separate trackage because it's only fair that the passenger trains get to go faster and not have to wait for the slow passenger trains. And that's just my opinion. And it's what I'm gonna do. It's my let's play. It's my game after all. Anyways, so while we're riding along, I have recently had a major accomplishment in my life. I achieved the rank of Eagle Scout. I have been a Boy Scout since Tiger Cub, and I have officially aged out of the program now, and my music's buffering again. Ugh. I don't know why it's doing that, but I mean, oh well. At least I'm assuming it's buffering again. Yep, it's buffering again. And there's a little diesel train. Just hopping back and forth. So now we head off to Resolute. Should we climb the mountainside? I mean, now you get to hear the game. At least for now, until my song loads. I still get to decently high speeds. Okay, slow down to take this turn. I'll start to come into view as we follow the hill down. Obviously we're turning a bit sharp, but there's a slowdown for the slowest portion, which is towards the end. And unfortunately there's not much I can do about it. It's gonna slow down a bit. Okay, why did that? Okay, that's an interesting thing, but okay. And now we pull into Resolute. So all these stations should, like, fit? Yep. Okay, I'm actually going to pause upgrade you to a shorter platform, considering how long I made the trains. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna bulldoze you back some. Actually. Hoping that you'll actually smooth the turnout when I do this. Yeah, and I mean, you're going slightly slower, but let's bulldoze back some more. High-speed track. That actually caused you to go sorry again. I think I just clipped the signals. Yeah, I did. High-speed tracks. Okay, that actually made it worse. So let's take you out like that. And then if I bring you in, that'll work. Doing some reworking. That's the length I made the trains to make the platforms fit just slightly better. There we go. And now, just to replace the signals that I broke. Reworking this, but it was worth it in the end. I'll just bring out the train gun. Smooth train. Make it look like the railway never went through there. Even though it did. I'll just smooth that out a bit because I'm just here, so might as well. Alright, so now you're just going to readjust into the station where you're going to fit better. Alright, I personally think that fit looks better. So, now once again, I'm going to pause. And then, once again, I'm going to downgrade station size. And then, this time, the only changes I'm going to do is just straight sections of track. I'm not going to do any messing around. Standard tracks with no catenary. I personally think having the trains fit better looks nicer. Anyway, so let's hop back on the Schwanigan shuttle, and we'll ride the shuttle for its full length. And now we're on our way. For this line, the catenary will end up at the end of the platform because I can't choose to not electrify one line, and I had to either electrify the whole station or none of it. So now we go on our way. Switch on the right-hand track because that's what we do for traffic. Right-hand traffic just like the US and Canada. And a lot of other countries around the world. There's the clear. We'll pass by 3 clear signals. It's on our way to Schwanigan. Or however it's pronounced. There's the other shuttle. I mean, I think it's a cute little train. And there's the clear signal again. It's so weird, the music hasn't buffered in yet. Oh well. I mean, this is the first time I've had issues with it, so I mean, who knows. I mean, then this one, the platform is so much shorter. I mean, you can see how well the train fits in. It fits in pretty well. Wait. Oh my gosh, the door's open. That is nice. Now, does it... Well, I don't think it did. Actually, it might have. There we go. I mean, you can see how much it fits. How well it fits. Anyway, so let's go ahead and build a freight line. So, there's a farm there, oil production there. There's oil, crude into oil and fuel. Fuel can just be shipped. There's another farm. There's an ore, there's coal. We go over there. There's an oil to wheat, but it's not what I want to do. I want to do a food line. Okay, that's a processing plant. There's a farm, actually. So, I think I'll build a road between these two. And then what's complaining? Train 25 and train 25. Okay, why are you on that line? Why? Why? Just why? You're on the wrong track. Turn around. You screwed it up for everyone. Hold on. You get to turn around as well, because you're also... Wait. So you're on the right... You're on right traffic. You're on right traffic. It's you who's actually on the wrong line. Don't know how you got here, but you did. Fix yourself. You're our issue. Anyways, So, farm to food, and then we'll freight it, and then we'll send it up on a freight train. So, now I'll just go ahead and use a country road. Have to demolish one field, that's unavoidable. Draw that out like that. I'll draw that out. Then leave a decent structure to fit in a gigantic freight station. Oh, that looks cool. 400 meter, 2 tracks, no transit tracks. And no second street connection, track type high speed. Looks like I don't have a choice on whether or not you're electrified. You're electrified. So with that, we'll start off with high-speed tracks, catenary, straight on out. And basically what I need to do actually is beeline up here. There are a lot of people waiting at the train station. And the Charlottetown line could use a bit more frequency. The diesels are finally starting arriving to go to the depot and be sold off. Cornwall line's at 4 minutes, Charlottetown line's at 7. Hesh's Harbor line's at 10, but you're supposed to be a long distance. You're at 4, you're at 4. Yeah, so Charlottetown line, you need Marcellus. I'll buy you down there, actually. Anyways, good station. For food, let's to seek commercial area, which is Holland Pear. Actually, I see a spot for a good station. Freight. 2. And you can catch a lot. Now the only issue is I'm literally sending it out into the world border. That turn's gonna be annoying, but we'll have to deal with it. And then do some line swapping. Anyway, so that's that built. So I'm thinking if I just do this, well, actually, stay airborne some. So on there, I'll actually flatten, level off. And why are you... No! Level. Stay level. No! Why? Train must be going up, so... Just to leave a bit of space, we'll make that turn. Anyway, so now we can actually go down to the ground. I should probably make sure. Okay, so I actually have that track, okay, which means for now I'm just going to end you there. Is that track, is that corner a slow one? Yes. Boohoo, we'll get over it. Let's go ahead and quickly connect these. for now you've decided to not parallel the track like I want. There we go, now you're paralleling like I want. There you go. And then we will parallel the line, the main passenger line wherever possible, but I mean that's not the main purpose of this. Collision! Train alignment. We're supposed to be paralleling. Oh, look, my music's back. Now we're just going to veer off ever so slightly at this point. And time to figure out how to cut the train line for the station, for this town, while still keeping both tracks. And I think we did that. So you actually need to not veer off that early, because we're just gonna plow through town. So as that track just veers off, so let's just go ahead and connect this track up. You won't go the entire way. Build in segments, but anyway, so let's just pause the game while we finish building this. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Well, I think I'll do that thing. And then I'll do truck station up here. And we're going to need to build a road depot since road depot gas station. And just because I like the idea, why not? Unless it doesn't actually work. Oh, nice, it does. Oh, we are going to use the freight liners. I have 5 of them since it's probably going to go pretty good. Farm to food Turo. Farm to food Turo. In the meantime, I literally just like, so you know how you have one set of crossings over here? Yeah, well, I'm just gonna be mean and give you more crossings. In the meantime, we got to get all of them. I mean, the town's growing pretty large considering the passenger service. At this point, that it goes under for the farmer's fields, so freight line will do the same. I say in the end I might actually build a little shuttle line that'll connect up to the farm and bring stuff down, but for now that is not what's happening. Anyways, so just build you up. After I'll just have you follow the track to these signals. I'll build this parallel segment. Then I'll actually just finish bringing you up. And now I'm going to be right back. So please stay right there. I'll be back. Hey Brandon, I don't know if you're still here, but yeah, no problem. Oh my. Why? Just why? Are you doing that? Temporarily destroy lines. And build everything on out. And hopefully become one tunnel exit. One tunnel turns into two tunnels. Because that was just the more convenient way of getting stuff through town. Anyways, here, this town, thinking, I just, like that. And, it's buffering again. And we'll just hug the outside of town like this. I guess we're crossing that bit, and then we'll continue. Then we'll start running parallel again. What do you mean construction is not possible? Is it because I started too close to that railroad? To that road? What? Too much slope. What? So, destroy a bit of road, build the track, and come back in with the road. Huh, isn't it impressive how just rebuilding stuff works? I think I'm gonna have to do it again here, so by road. Or by little segment of road. Oh look, I'm not gonna have to redo it there. And then, oh, you're gonna construct not possible to me, eh? Okay, fine. Destroy all those. And reconnect. And back over to rail. And block that in. And then now to change all of these to gated crossings based off of North America and Canada. Or the US and Canada. Because this angle for this road is kind of ridiculous. I mean, because rip that house. I'm gonna not. But this, it just doesn't make sense. I'm gonna bulldoze this house just because it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so that's that. That's that town all taken care of. Then I think we'll just veer off after Pelican's Lake. And from there we'll veer off into Yellowknife. I don't know why I had to build such a short segment there. But whatever. Why don't you just stop parallel? Jeez. And there, I just connect straight up. How will that look? Pretty good, I'll say. Just bring it back so it snaps all together, making my life a lot easier. A couple times get split up by a freight train. Ain't that unfortunate? Now, I'm gonna build another depot up here. And it's going to be another roundhouse. Let's go 8 and 8. 8 and 8. Or is it 7? So we do that. Building the track. I don't know why I built that all with catenary. I'm not really planning on running any diesel electrics. But okay. Well, any electrics, I'm planning on running all diesel electrics. Okay, so food delivery. That's what we're gonna call it. I guess that's Victoria. Oh yeah, actually that does make sense. I don't know why that's Turo. Yellowknife food delivery. And now let's build our freight train for it. I'm gonna test something. If I buy trains from over you, locomotives, diesel, actually autosave. Ugh. And CN reversed, CN Canadian Pacific double traction, Canadian Pacific double traction. Just because I want it to be like that'll be overkill. Does it need to have that much? No. Do I want it? Yes. Wagon's free. Oh, Canadian National. That's what I'm looking for. Those Dodge bonds. I'm probably gonna chuck a couple of those on there just because it's reasons. That's CP. BNSF. TTCC CSX. So there's CSX, BNSF, BNSF, Canadian Pacific, been New York, New Haven, Pennsylvania, Philly, and Reading. Actually, it's generic. Let's see, and wait, were all those freight CP? Oh, they were CP. I think what I was using was CP. Yeah, it was. Gosh darn it. Let's still use 2. You know what? No, I should only need. No, I'm gonna make this a. Do I really need it? No. Now, we head down. Yeah, one of you. Like 2 of you, a couple of you. And then one more state of Maine because Maine. So we'll make 4 copies of that. And we'll set it to timer running. That's 1. And I will signal all this. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I mean, it shouldn't. Considering how I play signals. You shouldn't have placed. And then we'll try to whenever running parallel, we'll just place them up at the same spot just because it makes sense. And we'll have signals roughly at the stations. Signal's right in the middle of town. It's gotta hurt. Especially if one gets stopped there, but that shouldn't happen. Considering as of right now how few freights are running. Alright, that'll do it. Alright, good. So you are producing. Are you starting to? You should be. Are you going to be the first truck with something? Yep, you are. So you should start to produce soon. Now let's go back up to my depot. Just click another random one. Oh, okay, so I had to click the right one. Ah, here they are. Set line all onto Yellowknife Food Delivery. Ah. I should have known that was coming. So I do need to buy from that shed. Multiple units, diesel. Where are you? These guys. 1, 2. Wagons, freight. Start off with 1 state of Maine. Just some random cars, mixing them up throughout the entire train, and then put a couple more of those on the end, and then I'll stick a state of Maine on there. Actually, get rid of you, and we'll get rid of both of you, and we'll make 4 copies. Set line all onto Yellowknife Food Delivery. And here are our trains. This is Canadian Pacific Railroad. These are looking really nice. I mean, unfortunately, numbers won't match, but boo-hoo. And there's plenty of locomotive power for these things, so it shouldn't have any issue. So here's all our cards. Here's the Bangor and Aroostook Railroad State of Maine product car. CP, and then other than that, just CP rail, and same design, just a bunch of different colors. Nice, let's go for a ride. This is going to be slow getting on out, but eventually it should pick up base speed. I'm slow just to help it along. Alright, on 3 times speed. I say because we do have a pretty long train. Okay, now that we're on the main line, we'll only go double speed. It's still going to seem like we're going a lot faster than we actually are. But right now it's better than nothing, so I mean, we've actually hit our top speed, and we're probably going to be able to maintain top speed for a lot of the trip. Water. Anyways, so now let's just go ahead and continue on board. Now we're actually starting to parallel the Charlottetown Yellowknife Maine for the first time. Wonderful seeing of the Acellas. Oh, that's right, I want to buy a couple of those. Before I forget, actually. Just I said I'm going to get them down here, so I'm going to get them down here. Where are my depots I built? Here they are. Buy trains, multiple units electric. Oh, my music's back. Just in time for the end of the stream. We'll get 3 more for it. So, on to the Charlottetown line. Oh, why didn't I save the train? Oof. Alright, well, hopefully it won't take too long getting back to it. Well, I mean, we just started paralleling the main for the first time, so that should tell me roughly where we are. Well, let's go 1 times speed, since we're going at speed. And just in case I do put electric freight trains, that's why I'm going to leave this line electrified. But, I mean, for now, I'm only going to run diesels on it. Now I split on the main line just to avoid that contamination with passenger trains while going through a station. We don't want to do that. And this is pause. As a citizen, this is what the citizen gets to see. Oh dear, what's this? Oh sheesh, not a freight train. At least that's what it is, typically. Because typically freight trains are quite long. Anyways, it actually flew through quite quick. I'll get through now. You're at the tunnel. The tracks will actually split on the other end because, once again, I want to avoid passenger freight contamination because freight trains will typically be going a lot slower. Like, if I use a long distance, if I mix long distance lines and freight, okay, that's fine, but I don't want to mix high-speed trains, which is what we have running on the other tracks, and freight. Anyway, so once we arrive at our destination, we'll go ahead and end the stream. So, I mean, we still have a bit of ways to go. So we're actually going to split off before exiting. Just because it would have been a bit too sharp if we went ahead and connected straight through at the main tunnel. Only losing kilometer per hour on this bend, but actually that's not too bad. I'd say it's not the worst bend on the line. And now we're going through another town. Pause. What is this house? What is this house? Demolish. And demolishing that house for safety as well. As both those houses probably shouldn't be there anymore, so. And then we'll remerge with the main. Oh, we're running parallel. I'm surprised that I haven't seen any Acellas, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? We might still see one. We might not. And we saw the high green. Still at full speed. We have hit our top speed for the locomotives. I think the freight cars could go a bit faster, but I'm not 100% sure. And looks like we are beginning to split off again. Or maybe it's just a slight difference. Nope, we're definitely splitting off, yeah. Huh, weird. We have not seen an Acela. I honestly did not expect that. Anyways, yeah, this turn has to go slow. Oh, I do not see any Acellas. That is honestly surprising. So now, we're not even paralleling any main line. This is actually the freight main line. Only the freight main line right now. Wait. The jar is invisible. That's weird. Escape, pause, alt tab. Huh. Weird, like, the only stuff my overlay I know for a fact is showing is that... Huh, that's weird. Anyways, back to Transport Fever. Thankfully we'll be returning empty, because I don't think... I mean, that might change, considering that farm's there, but... I mean, who knows? As we now approach our freight stop. That just basically a straight shot. High Green Station. Huh. Anyways, I hope my Discord chat will pop back up. I hope my stuff will pop back up. Anyways, welcome to our freight station, where there's currently a lot of food ready to head up north 80. They're doing a good job of shipping stuff. All this food is ready to head up to Yellowknife. Anyways, as the train departs, train departs. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to leave you guys with seeing this CP Canadian Pacific train depart. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next stream. Bye-bye.